Hi there. I had a topic all set to go today, but after my trip to Wally World this morning, I think we'll put that topic on the back burner for this week. I had what I call anxiety retail issues come up. And so I thought, well, maybe I can't be the only one that has that this time of year. So let's talk about that for a bit instead. In the 80s, I worked at Sears, and then in the 90s, when the kids were old enough to be on their own, I worked at a native art gallery and gift shop. And then after my divorce, I worked at a shoe store at the mall. That's where I met Bestie J. So I know there's good and bad, same as YouTube. You've got great people on YouTube and you've got your trolls. Same with retail, you've got wonderful customers and then you've got your Karens. And you learn how to deal with them for the most part. But it's tough. It can turn the season of giving into the season of enduring for a retail worker. So I've come up with 4 tips to help the customer to make it a more enjoyable experience for them. Super easy, doesn't cost them a dime. And I've got some tips for the retail worker to get them through what our old boss used to say at the shoe store. We just have to get through the 31 days of hell. Okay, 4 tips, rapid fire, super simple. They're not going to cost a customer a dime. Number 1, when you walk into a store, smile at the retail person that greets you with a smile. Number 2, be patient. You have to wait your turn. You have to wait in line. As the old boss used to say, you wouldn't run to the front of the line if you were in the bank. Why would you think that you can run to the front of the line in a retail environment? It just makes no sense. And number 3 is just say thank you. Simple. Thank you. 2 words. It's not hard to do. Thank you. And if you really want to make somebody's day, say, I appreciate your help. That will go a long way in a positive customer retail experience. And the 4th one is don't take your frustrations of a situation out on the retail worker. They have no control of the stock that comes in. They don't set the store policies, and they don't have anything to do with the amount of people in a store. So if you need to scream, don't do it at a retail person. I advise you maybe to try to go out to your car and you're done your shopping and let all your frustrations out in your car. Scream bloody murder in your car if you have to. Okay, I think I'm getting all wound up talking about the customer part. So let's switch gears and talk about how we can help the retail workers. Number 1, it's so important. You have to have self-care during this crazy time of year. You have to eat properly. You have to sleep. You have to get your sleep. It will make all the difference in the world. And don't forget to schedule some downtime. When you do finally get a day off, make sure that you do something for yourself, either a walk, take a walk outside, take a walk on a trail. Mother Nature has amazing healing properties, so do schedule something that's positive for that downtime. And remember to set boundaries with the management. And by that, I mean make sure you know what days you need off. You might have doctor's appointments or dental appointments or something like that. And use that time, say if your dentist appointment was in the morning, schedule the whole day off so that you can do things in the afternoon. Either that downtime I talked about, self-care time, or getting chores and things done around that make it easier through the rest of your day. And the other boundaries, make sure you know and set boundaries with customers. No one needs to be putting up with verbal abuse these days. Everyone knows verbal abuse and retail workers is a no-no. So call in the manager, let them deal with it. That's what they're there for. And my next point is to stay organized in your home life. If you can take a little bit of time and do up a grocery list and a shopping and get your meal prep and everything thought out for the week, that'll help alleviate some of the stress involved with this crazy time of year. And don't forget to get the family involved. The kids and hubby can help with clothes and dishes and meal prep. If you burn out doing everything yourself, you're not going to be any good to anybody. either at work or at home. And you don't want to be miserable for the holiday season. And my last thing is to focus on the positive. I want you to think of the positives of working all those long hours. You're going to have a little extra income. So plan a little something. Have something in mind that you're working towards. The other thing is to think about the positive customers that come in. Focus on those customers and not the grumpy Karen ones. Bestie J and I used to have fun. We used to do our what we called our Friday night gig. Be the two of us in Friday night, and people be coming in and, well, come on in. It's a shoe store. Sit down. What can I get you? What are you after? Oh, I've got just the thing. We go out back. We bring 2 or 3 other things for them to decide upon, and it just made the customer feel like they were heard. And that's all any of us want. Something else you could try at the store too, wherever you're working with employees, is just to have a little gift exchange or a secret Santa. Say $5 maximum, and everything has to come from the dollar store or something. Just something to take your mind off the stress of the season working, and just builds a little bit of team. It has a little bit of team building to it as well. And the last little thing that we did at the shoe store before I left was one season, we bought one of those elf on the shelf guys. And we had more fun putting that little guy around the store in the stock room in the back. We'd either end up staying a little bit later or we'd go in a little bit early just to set up different scenarios of how this little guy was spending his night in the back in the stock room. I don't know, we just had a lot of fun with it. What can I tell you? I'll see if I can find a picture and maybe pop it in at the end. So I said earlier that I have something to say to the retail worker as I'm leaving. And so I'm going to tell you what that is. And I want you to try it and see what reaction you get. As I'm picking up my bags, I say thank you, have a great day. And then I say, may your day be short and your customers be kind. And that makes them smile, and you can see their shoulders, like the stress relief from just knowing that other people know what they're going through. It's worth everything to them. So I hope that helps. It helps the customer remember to be kind, and I hope it helps the retail worker to know that they can get through those 31 days of hell. And always remember too that respect goes both ways, and that should help. Thanks for watching. I feel much better now that I've gotten this out and talked about it. So thank you again for that. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.